What's going on, family? On the setting, I want to talk to y'all for a second. And I say a second. It's not gonna be a second. But I know my last video, I did something on the board for y'all, and it said change your thinking, control your life. And now I want to talk about, our mind and how powerful our mind is. And we sit around here and we don't realize how powerful our mind is. And that just by using your mind, you could create your whole life just by using your mind. Your whole future just by using your mind. And I just want to talk a little bit about this, tonight, because it's nighttime. So I've been sitting down lately and I've been reading, studying, watching videos, and alright, if y'all haven't been seeing me posting videos on my YouTube channel, it's because my mind is going. I heard something and it took my mind a different place, and I had stopped making videos because I'm trying to get my mind together on some things, and in this life, the only way that we can make it, sometimes we have to sit down and you have to get your mind together. You got to get your thoughts together. Because if you just go through life without just sitting down and just thinking for just like a couple minutes, not like 1, 2, just meditate for like 15, 30 minutes. And you talk to yourself and you be like, what's my purpose here? And why was I created? Why was I put here on earth? Like, what's the meaning to my life? It's some questions that we need to start asking ourselves. And I want to say this, like, everything, when we came into this world from our mother, everything was given to us. Y'all might think some of y'all might think I'm crazy for saying this. Some of y'all might be rocking with me, for saying this. But when we came into this world, everything was given to us. Our name, the Bible was given to us. What else was given to us? Can't think of nothing else, but our name and everything else that we learn in life, it was given to us. And I was sitting down thinking, the only thing that we was born with, that came with us, was our inner man, our inner God in the inside of us, that was keep us alive. And a lot of people always say they hate we got a guardian angel. A lot of people say that. You got a guardian angel. My grandma used to always tell me this. Rashad, you got a guardian angel. And she just didn't tell this to me. She told it to all her grandchildren. You got a guardian angel. And, I sat down when that was, I think it was last week, or a couple of days ago, I sat down and I was just thinking, and I came across, that was last week, I came across KRS-One, alright, KRS-One, and he was talking, you know, and he said something that made me realize who my guardian angel was, alright. So, I went to, you know, I did this little thing with my grandma, my little brother and his girlfriend. You know, I heard KSI do. KRS, I keep saying KSI. KRS did. Alright, so look, let me throw a word out there. Alright, I'm gonna say water, okay? You know, and if you're listening to me, I want y'all, if you're watching this video, not listening to me, if you're watching this video, say water with your mouth, alright? So now that you say water with your mouth, alright, you heard your mouth speak it, and your natural ears heard it, and your mouth heard it. Now what I want you to do is, I want you to sit down, alright, well you probably already sat down, but I want you to say water, in your mind, alright. Now that you say water, now you probably heard me, if you watched my last video, you probably heard me say this, but if you say water in your mind, alright, you didn't move your mouth, and then you didn't hear with your natural ears, alright, but you heard yourself say water without even moving your mouth. So now the question is, what was that talking? Who spoke that? Who said water? Who said water? Who was that? That's you. That's your inner guide. What some people would say, call it your guardian angel. But that's you. That's your inner guide. Alright? Now check this out. In life, we cannot be wealthy. We cannot be prosperous. Well, wealthy, prosperous, same thing. We can't be healthy. You know, we will always just go through life on a maze, just trying to figure things out. But guess what? We don't have to do that. We don't have to do that no more. Because if we start setting ourselves down, start meditating, and start letting our inner guide start speaking to us, then the inner being that's in us could start maneuvering us through life and start moving us. Alright? So, if we begin to use our inner guide, then our life will begin to change. Because guess what? We're not operating in flesh no more. We're using our inner man, our inner being. And once we begin to use our inner being, we're going to be able to move in life the way that we're supposed to live. Once we start using our inner guide, then we're going to find out the purpose in our life. A lot of people, we all walk around here, and I'm guilty. And we all mess up. You know what I'm saying? Because we all move according to how our flesh feels. Because look, let me tell you something. And I'm about to show you why it's so important that we start moving in our inner man. See, when this body dies off and it go away, our inner being, it goes somewhere else. Nobody knows where it goes. Only the dead know. Nobody knows. But we was told all our life that there's a heaven and a hell, but we don't know if that's true or not. Nobody knows. We need to start beginning to use our inner man to where we can start seeing the path being put before us by You know what I'm saying? If you, let me show you something, and I'm gonna do a little exercise with you. All right. I just want you to just close your eyes, and I'm about to show you how powerful your inner man is. But you can't see this with your natural eyes. You can't see it with your natural eyes. But the only way that you can see it is with your inner man. All right? Check this out. I want you to close your eyes. Close your eyes right now. All right? And I want you to take 3 deep breaths. Just 3 of them. Deep breath. All right? And when you breathe in, I want you to hold it for 6 seconds. Breathe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let it go. All right. Now come back in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let it go. One more time. Breathe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let it go. Alright, now keep your eyes closed. Now I'm about to show you how powerful your inner man is. Alright. I want you to just sit down. And I want you to think about the good times that you had when you was a kid. I want you to think about the good times, all the fun you had growing up. You know, I want you to think about, you know, your friends that you had in school, who you was chilling with, who was your road dog in school. You know what I'm saying? Just think about your graduation, if you graduated. I want you to think about the graduation you had and how lit your party was. I want you to sit there and I want you to think the first job you ever had. You know, you know what? And even think about the first kiss. The first kiss you ever had, just think about it. I want you to think about that too. Now, since you thought about that, we're going to go somewhere else. All right? Now, I want you to sit there and I want you to imagine this big old house. All right? Imagine this big old house. And I want you to imagine how you going to decorate this big old house. What you going to put in there. The furniture. I want you to think about if you want an underground pool in your backyard. I want you to think about all that. Put your underground pool in the backyard. Now, I want you to think about the flower bed, you know, they're going to be around the house. How you going to have your trees. I want you to think about the cars that you're going to have parked in front of your house. Think about a Bugatti or Rolls Royce or a Bentley, you know. And if you don't want those fancy cars, think about whatever car you want to think about that you want, you know, in your driveway, you know. Now I want you to put yourself in that house. I want you to put yourself walking around the house. I want you to put yourself swimming in that pool you put in your backyard. Now I want you to put yourself driving the cars. In the car you thought of, I want you to put yourself driving it. And I want you to see yourself coming back into your house. Now, open your eyes. All right. Now, you probably saying, well, what was the purpose of that? Why he made me do that? This the purpose. And I'm about to show you how strong your spirit man is. For one, I just showed you something that your natural eyes can't see. I brought you in your past. The only person that could see your past, that'll take you back into your past, is your inner guide. That's the only person. And when I was talking to you, and you was imagining, and you really was seeing it with eyes that you don't, with spiritual eyes. You had your eyes closed the whole time, but you still saw how you had fun when you was a kid. You saw your graduation if you graduated. You saw your first job. You saw your first kiss. I took you in your past, and you seen it without even using your eyes. Then I took you into your future. The house you're going to have, that you want to have. The cars that you want to drive. The pool in your backyard. You even seen yourself in the house that you want to have. I took you into your future, and you didn't even see it with your natural eyes. So, all I'm trying to say is when we start using our inner God, it's going to take us places where we never been before. It's going to take us places where we need to go. We can't do it with our natural eyes. We have to use our inner man. We have to use it. And see, like I put, when I did the class, and I put change your thinking, control your mind. I mean, change your thinking, control your life. And if you watch my video, you see when I wrote mine, and I said, you know what? This is another word for mind that I'm gonna put. I'm gonna put inner guide. That's your inner guide. Start meditating to yourself. Another thing I want to say is that just what we need to start, and let me make an example, all right? And I heard somebody use this example, and it was true, all right? So say for instance, you call your mama, right? Or your daddy, your brother, your sister, or your friend, whoever you call them. All right, you call them, boom. And you be like, yeah, girl, da-da-da-da, and just start talking, boom, boom, da, and just start talking. And after you finish talking, you hang up, and you just go on about your day. Or you telling your friend about a problem you had, you know, and you just talking, and after you finish, you just hang up and go on about your day. But you never let that person respond. So, I say, people, this is what we need to start doing. Stop praying. Stop praying. People, you might be thinking, oh, this boy crazy. He crazy. Why? We need to pray. We need to pray. But listen to me. When we pray, when everybody pray at night, when they pray in the morning, what they do is they get up and they just go on about their day. You don't try to connect to what you're praying to. You don't connect. You don't let the person talk back to you. You just get up and move. We just get up and move and just go on with our day. So, this is why I say stop praying. Whatever you want in life, just say, I thank you. Just start thanking it. Thank the universe. I thank you for giving me this. I thank you for giving me this 3,000 acre, square foot house. I thank you for this. I thank you for that. And then when you do it, you sit down and you meditate on what you think, what you was thinking for. Meditate on it. Meditate on it. See yourself doing these things. See yourself doing this. And then guess what? It's going to start moving. And your inner man going to start talking to you. And it's going to start giving you ideas. It's going to start, you know what I'm saying, putting you in the direction and the making you go that way. You know what I'm saying? And we need to start speaking positive things into your life. Start speaking positive things. Because whatever you let go off your mouth, it's going to come into existence. It's going to come into existence. If a person talk about death all the time, death is what he going to get. If a person talk about wealth all the time, wealth is what you're going to get. If a person talk about healing all the time, healing is what you're going to get. Whatever you focus your mind and put your mind, your inner guide towards, boom, that's where he going to move, and he got to do what he's supposed to do. He got to do it. There's no way around it. He going to do it. He got to do it. We need to start grabbing books, start reading books, putting material, good material in front of our face. Start gaining new ideas, and start meditating on things. We got to feed our inner man. We got to start feeding it. And when we start doing that, then we're going to live lives as prosperous as we need it to be. If I could get all my people, and I'm just not talking about my wife, my children, I ain't talking about my family. All our people, if we could just get them on this thing, man, watch how powerful we'll be. We'll be powerful. We'll be powerful. But, you know, I had to say this, and I wanted to say this because, man, I was in the tub, and I meditated for like, I think it was 30 minutes. I was out of here. I was out of here for 30 minutes. And when I got out of the tub, my hands were so wrinkled. Man, I didn't know I was gone that long. Felt like I was just meditating for like 5 minutes. But I was out of here for like 30 minutes. And didn't even know it. When I got up, and I looked at the time, because I had some meditation music playing off of YouTube. And I looked at the time from when I started. And it was like 30 minutes and 15 seconds. And I was out of here. And then I said, you know what? That's when I guess my inner man, I had something to say. And this is what I wanted to tell y'all. So, I want y'all listen to this video. You know, share this video. Like it, you know. And it's going to be more stuff like this that's going to come. You know, more. I'm going to be talking more like this. It's going to come. If you want to see more of this and you want to see more, if you want me to help you through this journey, you know, I'm just starting this journey. So guess what? We all could do this together. We're going to do this together. You know, and as I learn, you learn. You know, but do this. Like what I'm telling you, do it at home. You need to start meditating. You know, start talking to your inner being, your inner guy. Start talking to him. You know, start asking them questions, and then just meditate. We need to start focusing our mind, because our mind, as we just moving in our flesh, our mind just jumping from here to here, just jumping. It's just jumping all over the place. It's just jumping. So we need to take something and just focus on it the whole time. Just take it and focus. And what we focus on, our energy inside of us, the inner guide, will move towards what we focusing on. And we focus on it as hard as we can and start speaking it into our life, then it's going to come. Watch me. And if you don't believe me, I'm about to prove it to y'all. So, that's the video. If you like this video, you want to see more of it, you know, subscribe to the channel. You know, hit that like button, like the video, you know, hit the bell to get notifications when I drop more videos like this. And what I want you to do, man, I want you to share this video. Share this video. Share it to where other people can know this. And I'm your boy, Shy Tamon, and I love y'all.